Hi guys, say hi Stormy. Come say hi. Hi guys from Stormy. Hi guys, so how are you doing? Welcome back to Hamta Diaries. So guys, in this video, in the last video we were doing a breakdown on how much we spent in Rwanda. Now in this video I'm going to do a breakdown on how much we spent in Burundi, and then at the end of the video I'm going to give reviews on whether Burundi is a good place for someone to go. So for us, when you are in Rwanda, for you to go to Burundi, there is one bus, Modern Coast, but we did not want to go with Modern Coast because it takes longer on the road, so we opted to do a private car. So for private car, we took like 14 hours because we started our journey at around 6:30 in the morning, and we arrived in Bujumbura at 8:30. So those are how many hours? Yeah, those are almost 14 hours. So the reason why, like, we had to take the longer route because the immigration, Rwanda Burundi immigration, it was closed. It has been closed for the longest time. I don't know right now if they've already opened it, but it has been closed for the longest time. So we had to go around to Tanzania, then Tanzania to Bujumbura, so that now we can be able to access the Bujumbura immigration. Yeah, so it was the longest and it was the most tiresome because getting access from Tanzania to Bujumbura, it was kind of hard. But the worst part about it was most of the people who work at the immigration speaks in French, and literally me and my best friend, no one knows French, so we had like to bring someone. Our friend, you saw him in the third video, he was the one who was like doing the translation. If not speaking in French, they were speaking in the local language. So we arrived at Bujumbura. From Rwanda to Bujumbura we paid 50,000 Rwandanese francs, which is equivalent to like 5,000 Kenyan shillings. But with Modern Coast was charging 3,500, but they were taking longer because the bus was supposed to leave Kigali at around 12 and it was arriving the next day at 12, so it was taking more or less 24 hours. So when we arrived at Kigali, it was late, and we were not planning because you remember, as Becky mentioned, the Kigali journey was not part of our initial itinerary. Like, we did not have like plan to go to Bujumbura. It just came as an idea when we were in Kigali, when we met one of our friends. Like we made a friend and he was coming from Bujumbura. He was like, oh, you guys can come to Bujumbura, it's actually, we were like, okay, why not, let's do this, because why not? So when we arrived at Kigali, we arrived late, but thank God the person who was the driver was really nice, and we were kind of friends because they were friends with our friend, so they made sure that we got a place to stay. And the best part, or the good part, was, you know, like for those who don't know, Burundi is the poorest country in the world actually. So you find that being it the poorest, they're like so left behind in many things. One thing, when it comes to petrol, they don't have, like, all their petrol stations were closed. Literally, like, none was operating. People had to carry petrol from Tanzania or from Kigali so that they can manage to bring it, or they can manage to fuel their cars. So transport was super expensive. When it comes to their food, I didn't like their food, especially their ugali. I did not like it personally. I didn't. But when it comes to people are super nice in Kigali. There are also some good places you can visit, but now for us, we actually went there so that we can be able to visit Lake Tanganyika. They also have the best coffee. Like, their coffee is mwah, it's really good. What else? So when it came to accommodation, we got a place. It was not a bad place, but it was tiny. The beds were small. What else? I don't remember if I took the video of the room, but the best part about it is it was like in the central part of it, and we only slept there for 2 nighs. Yeah, the day that we arrived and the next day, so we paid around 20,000. I believe so. We did 20,000. The other thing about Bujumbura is mode of dressing. So me and Becky, you know, like we had carried our usual Kenyan clothes. When I remember that day, we were wearing, personally I was wearing a sport short and a crop top. The moment we got out of the hotel, people were just like, no, like you cannot do this, you're gonna get arrested. Like literally we had to pay to the police so that they can allow us to walk in Bujumbura wearing the clothes that we were wearing, because we did not have any clothes, like any decent, according to them, any decent clothes. So we literally had to pay someone, so that in case we get issue with the police, we have someone, we can call someone, or we can talk to the police and tell them to talk to a specific person. We had to pay for that. Another thing, the bureaus, all the banks closed. So I remember in the Kigali, in the Bujumbura video, you saw us doing transaction in the car. That's because like most of the banks were not operational. Doing these transactions, it's actually illegal, so people have to do these things. If you're like an individual who wants to be helping people with like the way bureau operate, then that's an illegal business. So it has to be like, it's like we're doing something so illegal. And 1 Kenya shilling, we did a transaction of 1 Kenya shilling was equivalent to around 43 Burundian francs. Another thing, you know, like the way in Kenya we have the luxury of like anywhere you go you can take pictures and you're not even scared like someone on the police, and unless the place has no photography or no videoing, then you know you're like not, it's a restriction area, you're prohibited from taking the pictures. In Kigali you have to pay to take pictures. Like you cannot just like go and start taking pictures all over the place. You have to pay to take pictures. So personally for me, the best thing I enjoyed about Bujumbura is Lake Tanganyika, their food, the people are really nice. What else? I made some friends, and now if I plan to go there, at least I have people who can host me. Yeah, like, but that was the only thing. So if you're looking to go to Kigali, okay, personally I wouldn't advise someone to go to Bujumbura because of the whole, I don't know how right now it is, but if it has gotten better, then it's a good place to go. But if it hasn't gotten better in terms of like security wise, in terms of transportation, and then it's super hot, I wouldn't advise someone to go and take a vacation in Burundi. So guys, comment down below and tell me if you've ever gone to Bujumbura. What are some of the activities that you did? Because for us, we only went to the beach. We did we climbed some of the hills that they have, and we did not do anything else because we only were there for like a day. So comment down below and tell me if you've ever gone to Bujumbura or Burundi. What are some of the things that you enjoyed? Did you enjoy the food? Did you enjoy the culture and everything else? And then tell me. So guys, that is it. That is more of it, and that's where we come to the end of our travel episodes. So guys, let me see you in the next video. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe, and you turn on your notification bell so that when I post a new video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Anyway guys, bye.